What's up guys, it is Matt from Armstrong Gaming, back again. Here we are, doing Skyrim episode 3. Here we have Darius. We're running around in Riften today. We are doing the first quest for the Assassin's Guild, also known as the Dark Brotherhood. We're down in Riften, as I said, going to the Honor or Orphanage. We've had a little orphan boy who's requested a kill. This is your entry level easy quest. There is a way to go speak to Cicero. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. This way you get to shoot someone, you get to do the quest, and you get to go in on terms that don't involve Cicero. As I said, I'm not a big fan of that little joker. I'm going to enjoy plowing my knife into him if I ever get the chance. Now you're probably sitting there going, who's Cicero? If you haven't seen any of this sort of stuff, you'll know soon enough. We'll meet him soon. I'm trying not to spoil too much, but at the same time I'm trying to give you an idea of how much parts of the the Assassin's Guild gives me the irks. Alright, so we're in the start of this, we've wandered in. You've got to let the little cutscene play where she talks to the kids and tell them blah blah blah, and you get to see the Regola, the kind of whatever her name is, not really kind. She's quite an evil, sadistic little wench. So basically this is one of those things where you need to know your way out. Look, it's not going to matter, kids are not going to dob you in, the cops are not going to run down, bolt the door and come at you at any major thing. So you want to go in around about night time, you want to let her do a speech, wait a couple of hours, you'll see her wait a few times. I'm hoping that she'll go into that bed straight across from me. There's a girl in there at the moment. It's not my target, the target is marked, and I'm going to wander around and shoot her. Because you know what, I'm sick of waiting, and this isn't the most strenuous quest for the Assassin's Guild. So, pop it into first person, make sure I've got the right weapon selected, make sure I've got some arrows selected because I just had a major selling point before I moved to Riften. Get the kill, get out of there. And that's what you want to do for this one. There's no ifs, ands or buts. Now it's to travel back to, was it Whitehall? And we basically just it's Winterhelm. Yeah, and we basically just head back to the person who gave us the quest, and we shirk it in for a very small reward. We get like this little silver family heirloom that you can sell for I think it's about 100 gold thereabouts. Nothing to write home about, but it gets the quest done. Alright, so I'm going to wander up to the college at Winterhold. Which is the Mage Guild, which is the start of the Mage quests. I'm going to show you basically what I do to get around a little bit. Here I'm just going to do some little housekeeping, delete a whole bunch of save files, because for some reason I'm getting corrupted files coming through. And I'm going to risk everything, and I'm going to put up a brand new save file. Cool. So we're going to wander through here. We got the family heirloom added, as you can see in the top left corner a few seconds ago. And we're going to get the into the Mage Guild. This is the entry level stuff. I said I was going to do this quite later on, but this is a free bed, and that's why I'm doing this. To continue on in the Thieves Guild quest, you need to enter into a bed. You need to get a sleep. It doesn't matter how long that sleep is, 1, 6, 110 hours. I do 1 hour just to get it out of the way. When we go to sleep, a cutscene will happen. I'll be quiet and you guys can watch it, because it's kind of cool. Another time where the persuade button doesn't work. Don't know if it works later on in the game at a higher level of speech. If you know so, leave a message. I'll mention it in the next video. Cool, so she asks you to cast a spell. It picks a random spell from a set of lists. If you don't have it, you can buy it off it for 30 gold. You actually do need to wait for the buttons to line up, and then I get my alteration. In this case it's Mage Light. I've had other ones where it's Firebolt, Conjure Flame, Archronoc, and so forth. This is kind of okay. I might use that spell later on to do the whole throw voice sort of scenario where you can get opponents to come up to it and go, what the hell is that? Especially good for dungeon crawling and so forth. Light is really good, but I like to sneak, so light is not my friend. Cool, so run over to the college over a crappy, well-worn bridge. And I'm going to trigger the first event, which is to go on a little tour around the college and learn all about the history and blah blah. I'm not interested. I'm going to trigger it, and as soon as I trigger it, the game recognizes that I've done this. I get my items and I get my bed. I'll wander straight up to where the bed is. I know exactly where it is, I've played this a few times. So I'll wander up to the bed, catch some Z's, and then we'll kick into the next part of the Assassin's Guild. Here we are, just finding my bed. It's the first one on the left. Sorry, right. Here we go. Oh no. I'm gonna steal some shit first. Alright. Yep, some more alchemy stuff. I've said that I'm gonna do an alchemy episode coming up. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start some in-game planning. I'm gonna need to pick up a whole bunch of materials, and then I'll do it. Here we go. Sleep time.
Sleep well. Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive.
Okay, so here's Astrid. Astrid is the leader of the thieves, the Assassin's Guild. I don't know why I keep making that mistake. And we've taken a kill. Sithis, the Lord of Murder, basically, whatever you want to refer to him as, the person who lives in the void. He basically is owed a kill. For some stupid reason, the soul was collected by a non-member of the Assassin's Guild, so apparently that matters. So we're going to opt to join the guild, but we need to take a kill. Not sure why, but apparently this makes everything even. Look, you can question them. You can work out who the person is that you should kill. Kill all three. Get your destruction skill a little bit of a chance to do its thing. You get the keys, we get out. We're in an abandoned shack. We're near Solitude, in fact. You can opt, and I usually do opt, to run up to Solitude just to get that waylay marker, but you can use the cart and get up there another way when you go back to a major town. Remember, fast travel in this game is going to be your friend. It's going to save you a lot of hours. Alright, in the last video I mentioned we got attacked by another thief. Here he is. Destruction skill up to 17, which is quite nice. Got to get it up to 20, and I'm going to resort over to the two-handed. Going in for some blocks. And what I'm doing is, while I'm blocking, I'm also hitting the attack button, which gives a little jab and kind of knocks him off balance. And because I know he's not much of a threat, I break his neck. While making sure I gain some valuable block points. I didn't actually get the block to level up at any point, which is, you know, sad. But we managed to be able to do this. So this is a shorter video. This is only just under 12 minutes long compared to my normal half an hour plus, which is what I do for Skyrim. But this is a nice, simple, easy quest. I'll port back to Windhelm, and where am I going from here? Oh yeah, alright, cool. So I need to go over to where the Thieves Guild actually is, and I'm going to show you where on the map it is here. It is down past the major cities. It's down in this little bottom into, what's it, Falk Reach. So, take the cart, go over there. As said in the first video, this guy's like your best friend. Use the carriage. You pay the gold. Who cares? It's going to save you hours of walking. Yes, you'll lose out on a whole bunch of what-ifs. You don't get to find all those little hidey holes and so forth. And yes, I will do a couple of, you know, sandbox running around things. But for the moment, we're going to go Dark Brotherhood questline. I'm probably going to do it when I have to travel over to a couple of the other towns and travel there by foot. Yeah, that'll sort of break it up a little bit, but this is one of those games that you can devote hundreds and hundreds of hours into and run around and do the sandbox stuff at any level. So I don't think it's really going to matter, and because I'm a lower level, I'm level 1 at the moment, I could probably level up to about level 5 or 6 at this point, but I still don't want to use that levels. I'm holding off on them. You guys all know, if you're a regular viewer, you know that I don't like to spend levels, you know, cheaply. Don't really need my perks yet. None of my skills are up at that point where the perks are going to be, you know, bought or useful. This is the answer to the riddle of the black door. Yes, you've seen me say it, but the game technically doesn't give you the option if you haven't completed that quest or spoken to Cicero. For those of you who want to find Cicero, I believe he is northeast. or northwest of oh god, name of the town's eluding me. I'll have to look it up and check back with you. It's the first major town that you get to straight after Helgen if you've played through the neutral starting. Yeah, it's not coming to me because they're all like either Winterhold, Windhelm, White One. That's the name of it. Yeah, real original naming. Thanks, Bethesda. Maybe give them some better names. Anyway, so you get given a whole bunch of armor, shrouded armor. It's all non-leveled, so you just get it. There's also a dagger of souls for when you do soul capturing and so forth, and you get up to grand soul gems and black soul gems. Really good. These guys have a cutscene where you listen to her, little Babette. She's a vampire. She says some really cool stuff, or you can skip it by talking to Nazia. I've skipped it. You guys don't need to hear it tonight. So he gives us our first 3 quests. I'm going to do all the walks to those major towns, and I'm going to do an exploration side video as well as the kills video. Kills video is going to be nice and short. Might do the editing so that way they happen all in the one video. Actually, yeah, probably make it a half-an-hour clip or something like that. Alright, cool. We're drawing to the close at the end of this video. Remember, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, check us out on Twitter, /Armstrong Gaming. This is Matt. I love your company. I love what you guys are doing out there. I've got a huge following on Twitter now. Cracked 100. Only been operating for a couple of days. Get on it. It doesn't show up here, but we got another one of them marked for death, kill, words of power. That's 2 out of 3. I might actually end up using it. Who knows? Alright, enjoy guys. See ya.